Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Dapper Degens. My name is Josh Albrecht.
I'm just Martin today.
I'm Ross Kierlock.
I'm Will Lawler.
And I'm Dan Delaney.
Okay, so that was good. Hey, boys, look at all of us together. Huh?
Yeah,
This is
the
nice.
second week in a row, right?
Everyone's together. They're back at their home battle stations. I love it.
For a day.
First, everyone doing all right? Thumbs up. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah. Good. Love to hear that. Got my Black Friday stuff today, and I'm not wearing the jacket, but I got to say, since I've done nothing to complain about the shacket sizing, got a 3X of the black shacket. Fits way better than that tan one did.
Really?
It's still a little big, but like it definitely fits.
Did you put them on top of each other to see if they're?
No, I sent the other one back.
Oh,
but now I feel bad because I definitely should have included a note saying like, don't put this back for resale. It is definitely not the right size.
But how many
someone's
layers
probably
were you
going to end
wearing?
up. I was wearing the whole Black Friday ensemble, so I had the Tiger Style Kunu, the Ghost Palms hoodie, and then the shacket.
Yeah, there was a lot of black in that photo. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just a black part on the screen today.
Yeah, it was just I felt like Black Friday on a Tuesday. That's what it felt like. So I threw it all on. I mean, they all came today. It was just like nothing. Here's everything. And I was like, okay, all right, here we go. Let's throw it on.
Did anything on Friday?
Did anyone else get any goodies today? Anyone get any packages to the house?
Oh, yes. Amazon though, but you know.
There's a BST package in the mailbox I didn't get yet.
Oh, how can you wait?
I have recording to do.
As soon as I get the notification, it's like out to the mailbox.
No, I get that notification when I'm sitting at work. Ooh, what color stone?
Oh,
White, black, gray, 1970s
Have
yellow.
you seen it yet?
in the box.
Oh, so it's brown. Got it. It's brown.
This was an emergency swap out from the repairs.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Well, let's talk about Ross because we never give Ross enough time on this podcast.
No, we don't.
You know,
right?
Oh.
And Ross, you actually were in Disney celebrating yours and only your favorite holiday festival.
Yes.
Tell us how it went.
It was the greatest festival of all time. It was packed. It was sold out. I mean,
What do you mean it was sold out?
It was sold out. There were so many people coming here. I saw people selling tickets, like to get in.
You saw scalpers?
You saw scalpers?
It was
You saw Disney
crazy. I saw
scalpers?
people jump on the fence, like they were trying to find. Like
I got two reservations. Who needs them? Who's buying? Who's selling? I got two.
People were trying to like follow the bear's route that got into, the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, there was a bear
back in Frontierland.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I didn't even see that. There was a bear when you were there?
This was after
What are you
Poopgate?
talking about?
After Poopgate.
Like,
I don't even know what's going on.
It was great.
All right, good.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, well,
you should go. You should go.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about going, even though I was just there 2 weeks ago. But yeah, no, thank you. Yeah.
hey, Josh, if you go, I'll go.
Okay.
How about in like 3 weeks? Does that work for you?
No.
Oh,
Wait, Martin, what's 3 weeks from this weekend?
New Year's Eve. Oh, from this weekend? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, 3 weeks from this weekend, I'll be seeing Josh.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'll be seeing Epcot.
Yeah. That's
Are you
true.
sure? You're going to be scalping those tickets or
You know what? I might if they're that hard to find.
dynamic pricing?
Wait, you guys gonna be in Epcot for New Year's?
No, I'm January 4th and 5th. I'm down.
Oh, okay. I was like checking the calendar here. I'm like,
No, you leave,
Oh.
and then 2 days later I show up.
Yes.
Well,
I need to actually put on the calendar that I will be down for New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve and Eve.
So the 29th.
You're gonna be in
29th or the first, yeah.
You didn't tell me this.
Surprise.
Is this
It
your
came
first time?
together literally. No, I went last year, which is what prompted me telling everyone you have to go for New Year's.
Yeah, Ross, I'm pretty sure Martin's the one that told you, yeah, you should really do New Year's down there. It's really awesome. And you were like, I don't know.
He was part of the persuasion, but I was watching it live at another New Year's Eve party. Like I was at a house party and they were playing music and people were done watching football. So
And
I
he's
just
on his
threw
phone,
on.
like,
I
home
casted it. I casted it to the TV that was playing football, and everyone thought it was Resort TV, and they were live streaming New Year's, and everyone thought the TV was the music that the DJ was playing.
Nice.
Like it was, yeah. So, and every
That's
time
great.
Lana came in the room, I was like, dude, we're going.
Yeah.
Going. And then, yeah, Martin was like, you should go. And I'm like, 100%.
Wow,
Let me-
that's a
let me-
fantastic story. Thank you, Ross.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that amazing story.
That's what I'm here for.
Do you ever gold chains, by the way?
That was
do you-
fast.
Son, I
What?
slipped that in quick. You know,
What?
the Dapper Degen gold chains that you said you were going to get us
Yeah.
for.
Or were they
Yeah,
rings? I think we talked
yeah,
about
they
rings.
were supposed to be in the mail or something, but
The brass
Oh.
knuckle thing.
Oh yeah, the brass knuckle, the Dapper Degen brass knuckle.
yeah, think about that. They got sent to the strip club and not to your guys' actual house. So we're gonna have
He's probably holding them hostage because I have been occupied by stress and haven't sent his thing to him.
yeah.
Is it drugs?
For the
Worse.
Is that what
strip club.
thing means?
Computer
For the strip
parts.
club. Oh,
Brass knuckles are at a strip club. It could have been drugs.
Yeah, right. My bouncers got it, so you guys are fine.
All right. At this point, we're completely off the rails on this podcast. And
Yeah, I love that.
I'd love to say let's reel it in, but I don't really know that we should, because what we've been avoiding is a frustrating game that our friend Will came up with.
Yep.
Will, I'm going to let you explain this idea, how you had it, and what the hell this is
So
to everybody.
So basically, I was sitting the one night and I was like, yeah, like we all really like the parks and we all have a certain park that kind of speaks to each of us individually. And then we've obviously with the podcast talking to each other, we were like, I came up with the idea and I was like, what if we each built our own park? So like I came up with certain set of rules and a certain set of and the list of the rides and the shows and the restaurants that are within the boundaries of the physical parks in Florida, which some people can't take direction right off the bat.
Me. It was me.
Yeah, a certain person in the dead center up here, center square, gets the X.
It was me.
So I was like, you know what? I'll let it ride. But little did all of you know that, obviously pick a virtual queue. The rules were as such: pick a virtual queue lightning lane ride, pick 8 lightning lane standbys, which 25% of them need to take smaller kids into account, not all teenagers and adults. 4 rides that are only standby, which 75% roughly should be kid friendly, 3 shows and 4 sit down restaurants. The first question I got is, how come Oga's isn't on the list? It's a bar. Bars and quick service? No.
I sit down and I can order food.
Cool. So then every little
can.
restaurant, well, now you can, but at the time of this, you couldn't. And I blame Tyler for that. Shout out, Tyler.
Yeah, what up, Tyler?
Bars and quick service are all standard, preloaded into the parks. Don't need to pick them. And the last and final rule was to have fun and be prepared to defend your shitty choices.
Yeah, the having fun part. All right, so I need to say that when this first came out, I thought about it, but then ignored it, and then when I was in school, waited until the last minute to do it. And I did it as I was in Disney, and I told Julie about this thing that we had to do, and she stopped everything, and she was like, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Building my park." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, sweetie, no, it's just a thing we're doing for." She's like, "Can you ask Will? Are we allowed to do this?" And I was like, "I don't. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know any. This is Will's dumb thing. Why are you?"
Yeah.
There's not like you can't win. Like, it's not a.
No.
But she was
love it.
so freaking excited to
Yep.
do this, and then like I had like 3 choices, and she was like, "Here's my list," and I was like, "Okay, all right, well, I'll make
So
sure to
did
let
you
Will know."
alter yours based on hers?
No, but she did help me with one little thing because I was like, "Oh, I really
Wait.
want to do this," and she was like, "Well, then just do that." And then after I was like, "Oh, good idea." She was like, "Why am I helping you?" And I was like,
No,
"Because
you're cheating
this
off of
isn't a
her. That's how it
competition.
goes.
Did you copy
It's
her
not
park?
a competition."
Yeah,
There's
No.
no
you totally
winning or
copied her
losing.
work.
No, I
Well.
didn't. Trust me, we have very different tastes.
Well, I would
learned.
be very
Well, yeah, she
interested
probably
to
picked
see
living
her
with the
list.
land.
I definitely didn't. Okay, so Will, do you want to go first and run down your list to kind of show how this works?
So I'll run down my list first, and then we'll work counterclockwise because I want to see what Ross has to say, even though I know what Ross said.
Wait, counterclockwise would
No,
be
that's clockwise, dude.
No, clockwise. Nah, whatever. I'm looking at it backwards. It's fine. Everything's fine.
okay. All right.
So my list is as follows: Virtual Queue, Guardians of the Galaxy. Easy decision.
Yep.
Lightning Lanes, Tron, Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion, Rock and Roller Coaster, Expedition Everest, Toy Story Mania, Slinky Dog, Tower of Terror. Pretty cut and dry. Standby only, Pirates of the Caribbean, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway, It's a Small World, and Soarin'. For shows, there is absolutely no surprise here. Carousel of Progress, Muppet Vision 3D, and Mickey's PhilharMagic. And then my sit-down restaurants, because you had to pick 4 sit-downs. 50s Primetime, Jungle Navigation Co. Skipper Canteen, Le Cellier back in Canada, and the Beer Garden in Germany.
I knew I liked you.
Well,
Any
we know what,
questions?
No, we know what your favorite park is.
And favorite festival is Festival of the Holidays, right?
Yeah.
Was not
That's
actually
the
not
only
a
acceptable answer.
Not a question on there about festival. So
Yeah, there's no festivals there. We already expressed that on
We all know what
episodes ago.
the best festival is, anyway. So
okay. All right. Going clockwise, Ross, you're next.
okay, let me make sure I got my list pulled up here. Okay, virtual queue is going to be Guardians,
Yep.
and then Lightning Lane Standby. We got Pirates, Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder, Expedition Everest, Star Wars: Rise of Resistance, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway, Tower of Terror, and Tron.
Okay.
My standbys are Rock and Roller Coaster, Jungle Cruise, Kilimanjaro, Safari, and Flight of Passage.
Timeout.
Let's do this.
What? Flight of Passage?
Yeah. Let's do it.
You're kidding me.
No,
Right.
I'm not.
Hey,
Dude, I'm
he's
on there like,
entitled.
I'm like, woo!
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
stand in a line for 2 hours with no lightning lane.
No, that's how we're gonna do it, baby. It's a good standby.
For 2 hours?
This is my park. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
else
you're
gonna be in
damn
there.
right it is, Ross. You tell him. You tell him.
You know
It's
what he
his
would have
park.
picked if he would have been able to free type.
Everyone's
in there.
gonna be at the Festival of the Holidays in my park.
Yeah,
They're not gonna be
Yeah.
standing in line.
yeah. Get him, Ross.
Does this look like an Epcot-sized park to you?
Now, hold on. You got to let him finish his list.
All right,
All right.
go ahead.
Go through the shows and
Show.
sit downs.
My shows are fantastic. Indie, Turtle Talk with Crush.
Okay, keep going. Just get through it, and then we'll ask questions.
sit down restaurants, Be Our Guest, La Sallier, Yak and Yeti, and Beer Garden.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Now
guys.
that you've said your list, let's start with Turtle Talk with Crush. What were you thinking on that one, bud?
It's a show.
He
Yes,
likes the
and-
interactive part.
It's a show.
It's good, man. I mean, there's a lot. It's interactive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad
That's
I could
it.
help there.
All right.
It's a
Also,
good
I've never
show.
done it.
Be Our Guest restaurant.
Yeah,
Food's
now had it
like
twice.
Garbage.
it's woof.
Have
Yeah,
you been
it's
there,
not great.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, this
not great.
It's
Ross,
not on
is
my
that the one
list.
we ate at for your birthday?
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
Dan, what's your opinion on Be Our Guest Restaurant?
Okay.
It's Disney, so there's a level.
It's heavily themed. It's got that going
That part
for
was
it.
cool.
Like that,
Hey,
like
We had
the
good
Enchanted
company.
Rose, maybe.
Yeah, the good company was cool.
Yeah.
He's a stretch.
Yeah.
Let me see. Looking at this list, you also you were the first person to have anything in Star Wars land on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike some people that just want to blow
Will
it the
didn't have
F
any
up.
Star Wars. So.
Nope.
Oh,
No Star
only
Wars.
because we're going.
Yes.
Okay.
Martin
Correct.
just
You must
wants
stay
to
with
blow
me.
up Star Wars land.
Correct.
It
All
could
right.
be better.
Anyone else have any questions for Mr. Ross before we move on?
I think I said my piece.
Okay.
Why was Turtle Crush on mine highlighted? Because you guys were
Because-
gonna like pick on me
No.
for it.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I highlighted
Yeah,
that.
you set up.
All right.
Oh, why,
Martin.
why is this highlighted? I'm not asking questions.
So yeah, now I understand what the highlights on. what the
Somebody
highlights
had
do.
Yeah,
awesome
Martin.
highlights.
All right, Martin. Go ahead.
All right, so virtual queue. I'm agreeing with Will here. Has to be Guardians. After that, for either Lightning Lanes or Standby, you got Big Thunder, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. I am also choosing a Star Wars ride because as much as I dislike the land overall, like
You
Rise of
hypocrite.
Resistance is fun.
You're a
Mhm.
hypocrite.
When it
I'm not a
works all the
hypocrite. I
time.
don't like the land.
You
but
wanted
that
to
doesn't
the
blow
mean-
land and
the
blow it up.
entire thing. That includes the ride.
I've already moved it in my head.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I've
You can't-
recreated
you
it somewhere
can't
else.
semantics
He
this.
rethemed it too.
Boo.
Is this Roller Coaster Tycoon where you just pick the building up and just transfer
Yes.
it over into?
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
all right,
Absolutely.
All right,
Oh
keep
my
going.
God.
Tower of Terror, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yep.
Good
It's
choice.
just, it's you got to have something that is Mickey and Minnie, right?
Yeah.
You have to have some sort of representation. That was mine. Expedition Everest, Space Mountain. I would kind of prefer to have the Disneyland version, but if we're only doing Walt Disney World, I'll
Ugh.
take
Yep.
it.
How did that even make fun?
Whatever the iteration of Test Track it is.
Well, see, now my question with that is, do you prefer Test Track 1 or Test Track 2?
I've never ridden one, so I'm not sure.
Oh, so you only know the shitty version of Test Track. Got
I
it.
guess. Yeah.
Oh, burn.
And I still chose
Yeah,
it
got
on my
you.
list.
Yeah. No, it was literally the worst iteration of Test Track they've produced.
Now, I will say I was influenced because I know what they've done with it over in California using, a very similar system. So I know what's possible, right? So that's why I also put in, version 3. Who knows what we'll get?
Okay, keep going.
The great unknown.
So now going into Standby, I think Safari is great because you still get to see animals. So far, I haven't seen anyone with any sort of water ride. So I'm going
Yeah.
Cali River Rapids.
Oh,
I like this
just to
choice.
appeal to a
Oh,
wider audience,
God.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Futuristic living
picking
with the
this
land.
one,
Oh, you don't?
but no, I don't. I don't know how it
Yeah.
ended up on my list.
Oh, you don't?
but
What is the
I
next one? on your-
probably chose Barnstormer because it's a fun kiddie ride, right? And one of the
Yeah.
rules was you have to have rides that are accessible to children of
Right.
certain ages, right? It
I
can't be
really
for
love that
adults.
Cali River Rapids is on that list at that point.
Was there
Yeah.
rules?
Yeah. Did
Was
you
there a-
I
not
don't
read the
remember that
rules?
rule.
Yeah, I don't remember that rule either.
Yeah.
Wow. Apparently, I'm the only one that knows
but
how
also
to read.
Barnstormer? Jesus. Hey, come try the world's worst 10-second roller coaster. Awesome.
It's not for adults, okay?
Well, that
It's
would
not
be
for
adults.
anyone. Jordy was terrified of roller coasters. We put him on it. He literally, it was over before he could cry. Like he was right about ready to cry, and then it was
Perfect.
over because it's so short. I was like, "Is this the whole thing? That was it? It's like 2 drops."
Yeah, and rounding off the rides with Peter Pan. It's classic, and I like the mechanism where you're, not necessarily on a track underneath of you. You're flying over stuff.
I mean Disney ET.
Um,
You mean
What's
a
up?
suspended
Disney
track?
ET.
Yeah, Disney ET. I never thought of it like that, but yes.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I think I went on ET for the first time recently. You'd have
You
to
went
ask
on it
some
with
other folks.
me.
Clearly, he remembers that.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
did.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
one of
ride
the
in the
few rides I
basket?
could do.
Oh, this is awkward.
When was this?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't remember. Today's not
Okay.
my day.
All right. Shows. Let's
Yep.
see. Indiana Jones, because everyone loves a stunt show. I knew. What are you giving me that look for, Josh?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah.
It'll-
Fantasmic, because I know it's very popular. You also still get to see Sorcerer Mickey and a lot of other Disney characters. Mickey's PhilharMagic, because I feel like you needed an indoor show so that you could escape, the hot Florida sun for a little bit.
What were the rules?
Yeah.
I actually had reasoning behind my choices.
Okay,
right?
good.
Okay?
Keep
Unlike
going.
you.
That's keep going.
Keep going.
Restaurants, Cinderella's Royal Table, because you get to see a lot of princesses. Brown Derby, the crepe restaurant in
Le Crêperie de
France.
Paris.
La Crêpe de Paris.
No, it's good if you actually sit down and order
That's
a meal there.
Martin.
It's always very busy.
Martin, I think you and I did that for the first time last year.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that, but you don't remember ET with Dan. Okay.
Well, no, the only
could
reason
be
he
wrong.
remembers is because it was for my birthday.
Yeah, and Space 220.
Yeah.
Space
Okay.
220 is fun.
Yeah. The downside is I would make an alteration to that restaurant so that, they could have a live feed of what the fireworks are like that night on Earth.
Oh.
Because if you go
That's
there
not
around
part of the
fireworks time-
game. You don't get
He gets to build his own park.
Exactly.
you don't get to
that-
make things better.
If I
Disney hired that guy.
like where you just get a live feed from space of seeing the fireworks over the park, basically.
I mean, it
Well,
doesn't
that
even
might
have to
be
be.
I think like Soren, but
Yeah.
fireworks.
That'd be great. Like 10 shots or 10 drinks in, sitting at the bar, and then all of a sudden you're like,
So
what's going
he
on?
wants all the rides to include kids, but he just totally nerfed us on the YouTube.
Yeah,
video.
that's my fault.
Yeah. I know.
That is a hack.
For the
Space
record, he does
220,
that half of the episodes.
Yeah.
A hack for Space 220 is to go there during fireworks because everyone's not in there.
Well, I mean,
So
that's
you-
what happened to me. And the people I was with, it was their very first time in Epcot. So we wanted to see the fireworks, not realizing how long dinner would take. Because we got in at like 7:30 thinking like, oh, we're totally going to be done before 9:00.
Well, you have to go up,
Right. Yeah. And it takes
Yeah.
like 20 minutes to get, up
Yeah.
the
You're getting into space.
elevator.
Give him a
Yeah.
break.
220 miles up, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So that's my list.
All right. Very good. All right, I'm next here.
Have we
So
heard Living with the Land yet, though?
no, we haven't, and thank God for it. All right. So I also did Guardians for the virtual queue. I feel like that was pretty easy across the board. For Lightning Lanes, I did Tiana's, which is going to have people talking. Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Mania, Rock and Roller Coaster, Haunted Mansion, Mickey and Minnie's, Expedition Everest. Oh, and Space Mountain. But that's when I wanted Disneyland. And then
Whoa.
I know.
Yep.
And so it's too bad. It's in my park, and now my park has a blemish because it's the wrong one. But I can't do anything about it.
Oh no.
Standby list. I have People Mover, the best ride in the park. Pirates, and I'm fine with it being the Disney World one, although the Disneyland one's better. Tower of Terror, Spaceship Earth. For the rest of my rides. And then the show's Fantasmic. It's the best show. It's Tough to Be a Bug, which I'm surprised there wasn't anything here, but I'll get to it in a second. And Carousel of Progress. And
Thank
then Sit Down Restaurants, Le Cellier, Cinderella's Royal Table, Yak and Yeti. And then I don't even know. I just said the sushi place because sushi sounds good. I've never been there. But, the rest
In
of the
Japan?
sit down places, I was
Yeah,
like,
Japan
these
and
kind of
Epcot.
suck.
Okay.
Okay, so before you guys say, yo, what the hell? Okay, so I wanted to find a way to have all 4 landmarks in one park.
Okay.
And so to do that, I needed to have Tower of Terror.
Right.
I needed to have Spaceship Earth.
Right.
And then it's tough to be a bug is currently in the Tree of Life.
Yes.
It's supposed to become like Zootopia or something, and that'll be a lot better. But I needed it for that. And then Cinderella's Royal Table so I can have the castle. So my park has all 4 landmarks in it, and that's why I did it that way.
Okay. I mean, you
Wait,
also
is this
have the Chinese Man Theater from Mickey and Minnie,
Yeah,
which is now the current,
True.
landmark of the park.
True. I mean, Hollywood Studios doesn't have like as defined, but in a lot of stuff, they say it's Tower of Terror. So
Hollywood Studios had a defined one, and they knocked it down.
Yeah, I'm saying currently they don't have a.
It was the Earful Tower. It was the water tower with the Mickey ears on it.
Correct.
They blew it up along
with everything else to put freaking Star Wars in.
Yeah.
Yeah, your favorite ride, Martin. So anyway, that's why I did that. People want to complain about Tiana's. I love Tiana's, and it's a water ride, and I think it's great. I love the music. I love the feel of it. My only complaint with it is that it breaks down all the time, and so I wish it didn't do that.
What did I say to you when you put it on your list?
Yeah, so then dumb Will is like, if you're going to have this on your list, 6 months out of the year, it has to be Splash Mountain, to where like they're going to change it back.
Yep.
And I was like, I didn't see anywhere in the rules where it said that was going to happen. But also, I don't really care. So that's my water ride, and it's on there. And I don't know, the kids can go on Haunted Mansion or something. There's plenty of stuff for the kids to do too. So anyway, that's my park.
Now we have Mr. Dan.
All right. My virtual queue, Lightning Lane, Guardians, popular choice.
Yep.
For my Lightning Lane standbys, Slinky Dog, Tron, Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Big Thunder Mountain, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin,
okay,
and Toy Story Mania. For my standby, Navi River Journey, Kilimanjaro Safari, Living with the Land.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Soren. For my shows, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival, Muppet Vision 3D. For my sit downs, I have no idea how to properly pronounce it. Tudo Italia. Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom, Beer Garden, and Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. So go ahead, do your worst, Will.
I have lots of questions.
I have one very important question.
It's quite a few things.
All the restaurants on that list.
Go for it.
Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom.
Because I don't really eat in the parks all that much. And because there's so many good restaurants out in Orlando, and I'll actually like leave the parks and go.
Like Portillo's.
I saw that face, Martin. I saw that face.
But I don't actually eat at the rainforest. And the one place that we like, I don't even know what it is, but it's like over between Asia and Africa, and it's just this bowl place, and I think it doesn't qualify for the rules. So I just had to put something in there, and I'm like, the Italian place went in there just because I have memories of us eating, subpar pizza there. That went in. Beer Garden. It's not really good German food. Sorry, guys.
No, it's not.
But it's there. It's entertaining, and the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, it's kind of cool vibes.
Yeah, I love sci-fi.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you what, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, wearing Roosevelt's in there, almost guarantees you to be picked to be part of the interactive thing.
I like that over Turtle
Talk.
Dude, I wore my Scare Floor tux into that line, and I left.
Was I with you then?
You left?
Yeah, you might have been. I think Steve Glass was with us.
Why did you leave?
Okay. I don't know. It was just taking too long. Oh. It was just like we were like we literally.
It was like boo.
They were
Where's Crush? Boo.
They were like letting. they were letting us in too, but I was like, this took. I literally told the
took way
person,
too
I'm like, this took too long. I'm like, how long is it gonna take? They're like 20 minutes or something. I'm like, I'm leaving. Where's the exit?
So we got to loop in. Will made it sound like he was gonna roast me, like I'm in one of those Comedy Central things.
No,
I have questions though. Like
There's
Navi
a
River
few
Journey,
things highlighted
like,
on your
not
list.
yeah.
Like, what's you really like Navi River Journey? It's okay.
It's futuristic black light living with the land.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
No, again, it's an escape thing, but it's
Pandora.
just Pandora at night. Like if you hit it the one day of year where you actually get to be in there when it's dark.
The one
First off,
after
you go
hours
run,
event at
you
Animal
go run
Kingdom.
to the safari and do the last possible safari because that's always when you see the craziest animal activity is that last round of it. Then you go to Pandora and hope that you get to see it when it's dark and lit up and all reflective and glowy and stuff.
Heck, you should probably be able to do that right now, right? Because it must get dark by
Yeah.
like 5:30 there.
Yep.
It's not. It's not.
It's somewhere
it's
in
not for Ross,
December,
but-
January that you get the one day.
Yeah,
that
Eric
you
Sheely
actually
was
get
just, I think Eric Sheely just did that.
Or you're
and-
lucky enough to be invited to one of those nights where they rent the place out for some corporate event.
I was there for an after hours event. It was the first one since COVID.
Oh,
And it
thanks
was
for the invite.
amazing.
Good
Okay.
story.
One day, if everybody likes and subscribes and somehow makes us go viral and we make enough money,
or any money.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
or
nice.
any money.
Didn't you sell that Kleenex box? Never mind, sorry.
We'll rent out Animal Kingdom for
Oh,
the
it's
price
still
of
right
that
there.
Kleenex
Perfect.
Yeah, we
box.
sold it. Tisk, tisk.
Okay.
For the
So now
rest
that-
of this episode, discounted to $225.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
a steal.
Black Friday
Well,
special.
For the rest of this episode, I took everybody's votes,
Okay.
everybody's list, and if
Yep.
a ride or a show or a restaurant showed up on your list, it earned a point. So if you all look at the spreadsheet
Looking.
and go to the very end, there's now a page called Master Sheet at the end.
Yes.
I see it.
Oh,
Okay.
We have a bit of a conundrum, but we'll get there.
Okay.
Obviously,
is there a tie?
there's a 4-way tie for sure.
For what?
Everything else was really cut and dry. I tallied up the entire list. There were 2 rides with 5 points.
Yep.
Guardians and Tower Terror.
Yep.
Makes sense. Both great rides, both amazing technology. Fantastic. For the rest of the Lightning Lane standbys, we had Big Thunder, Expedition Everest, Haunted Mansion, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, each with 4 points.
Okay.
For Lightning Lane and standby, the remaining 3, Kilimanjaro Safari, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Rock and Roller Coaster, all with 3 points.
Okay.
Your standby lines are now Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Mania, Tron Light Cycle Run, and Soarin' with 2 points.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
There's
I
one
won?
show. There
I
is
won?
one show that popped up on enough lists to actually make it and lock it in, which is Fantasmic.
Yes. It's all I care about. It's the only show I care about.
Dan and I are probably the only. Dan and I have very similar wavelengths right now. God. There are 4 shows tied, and we only have a spot for 2 of them.
Dun dun dun.
They are Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, Mickey's PhilharMagic, Muppet Vision 3D, and Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
So, are we gonna be warring here?
We need to take 2 of those off the list.
I know what 2 I want to take off.
And I know what 2 I would take off, and it really hurts me to say the
Carousel
2.
of Progress goes.
No. Nope.
That one stays.
Carousel
would take-
Progress
Nope.
stays.
No.
PhilharMagic and Muppet Vision go.
I would say Indiana and PhilharMagic can go.
What? You're putting some stunt actors out of a job.
So I've never seen
hot outdoor
Indiana Jones.
Florida
It's been
sun.
broken or like not running every
He's
time.
never
I've
even
been.
seen it.
What do you mean broken?
Yeah, it's been like closed every time I've been.
All right. What's your plan to try to get this? Because if we just all say this, that's not gonna.
So out of those 4, 2 of them need to go. Which 2 go, Martin?
PhilharMagic and Muppet Vision. Muppet Vision is technically already on its way out, so
You shush your mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna say the 2 that go are Indiana Jones and Muppet Vision.
Dan?
Indiana Jones and Carousel of Progress.
You monster.
Ross?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna do. There's not a wrong answer, right?
Yeah,
Muppet and Carousel.
Ah! You just killed Carousel.
no,
And-
not yet.
No, because I'm going to go Stunt Spectacular and PhilharMagic, which means Carousel of Progress. and
Oh my
PhilharMagic.
goodness.
No. Wait a minute. So what's
Seriously?
left?
No one wants to kill off PhilharMagic instead
I
of
won't
Indiana
get-
Jones.
No, Indiana Jones can go away. I don't want to sit out in the sun.
Indiana
and watch
Jones
a show.
definitely was the loser. That one
Yeah.
lost the biggest. Sorry, Mr.
Sorry,
Arnold.
Martin. And sorry, Alex Arnold.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Okay, so that's gone. And then what's the other one that's gone?
Muppet Vision 3D.
Okay. I love that. I love that.
So it gives us PhilharMagic and Carousel of Progress. The only thing that's on here that Walt Disney himself actually touched.
Yeah. Which is why it needs to stay.
Exactly.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting in the zone for your rap video, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then our 4 restaurants,
Going in the Beat Lab later.
which were all pretty easy. Beer Garden, Le Cellier, Cinderella's Royal Table, and Yak and Yeti. Which actually, other than Cinderella's Royal Table, which I think is insanely overpriced for what it is. Okay, like it's a good list.
Yeah, but it gives me the castle. I want the castle, bro.
You and Martin, man.
Oh, you can be our guest.
That castle sucks. Not even a real
And it's
castle.
technically not a castle. It's just a figment of your imagination
Right.
that, you know.
You know how hard it was for me to not put Journey into Imagination with Figment on this list?
Yeah. But not this one. Everyone agrees this one needs help.
Yeah, not this one. Definitely not this one. The original, yes.
All right.
This one, no.
So we're way over on time, but this was excruciating and fun. Will, is there a way for other Disney nerds that are watching this to be able to build their own? Can you
Build their own? Yeah, I can.
I know. On our Facebook page, which everyone should go and follow and like and everything else.
Yep. So we can go live in the parks on Living with the
I
Land.
know.
Yes.
We're close.
Go and find them there. Will, you'll post the
I'll
the
post
rules?
each of our parks. I'll post the rules, and I'll post the master list. If
Awesome.
you're interested, by all means, have fun. Fight with your family. I know I'm going to have some very interesting conversations with mine.
All right, before we're done here, we got some plans coming up this weekend, right? For a few of you folks.
Maybe.
Disneyland.
You guys going to
Maybe.
Disneyland because someone is turning 21.
Oh,
Again.
Oh yeah.
2 of us are turning 21. One's technically
Again.
turning like
Oh, I thought one turned 18, but that's
Oh.
fine.
Well, I mean,
so-
if you're comparing the two, yeah.
yeah, right.
That
So
makes sense.
Will and Martin are both going to be celebrating birthdays before
Yep.
you guys are going to be a year older the next time we all talk.
Yep.
And you're going to be celebrating in Disneyland with Dan. Dan's going to make his way out there as well.
He's our chaperone.
Lucky. Dan is a great chaperone to have.
Not after this week.
No, no, or not. So we'll see how that goes. Ross, you're going to work on getting us our gold chains by Christmas. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anyone else have anything they need to get out before we end this some bitch? Great. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We appreciate you. We love you. And we will see you guys next time because we are not done yet.